Are you getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, deep divers, being stuck in old Earth? And in old Earth, there are millions of people wearing face masks, or shall I say government-mandated muzzles. And in some countries in old Earth, like Germany, you get a fine if you do not wear a government-mandated muzzle. Also in old Earth, there is always a vaccination for you. Don't worry about it. They've got you. And microchips and control, and other people are terrified of other people. Yeah, not that much fun in old Earth. Not that much fun. Not that appealing if you're a deep diver. Well, that's where New Earth comes into play. Yeah! And in New Earth, ain't nobody got time for that. Why? Because we're too busy saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby. Another gorgeous day. Okay? Life is good, deep divers. When you're free, when you wake up just full of gratitude because you're in New Earth, you're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And nothing can touch you. Nothing can stop you. You're invincible. You're powerful beyond measure because you know the truth. The cat down the road knows the truth. That's why it's in New Earth. A new Earth is here. It's already here. For a lot of deep divers, a lot of chosen ones are already in the new Earth. And a new Earth is emerging for many people right now on the planet because they're starting to see that, oh, this old Earth ain't working. This old Earth is full of control, fear, global dictatorship. And a lot of people are starting to realize that, oh, this old Earth is a trap, is slowly becoming a prison. A while back, I went to Dahab in Egypt. I've traveled the whole world, deep divers. And it's near the Red Sea. Beautiful place. And when I went there, I moved around and I actually met a wonderful community of people who had left Earth, but they were still in Earth. Huh? Yeah, they left old Earth, but they were in new Earth. And it was so futuristic, but they had the basic amenities, but they were so happy, glowing. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And I asked them, tell me about your history. And they're like, I was stuck in old Earth, just existing. Not living, just existing. And I realized I wasn't free. I realized I wasn't free. I was a slave. But now in New Earth, I'm free. I wake up sun gazing. I wake up doing a little samba, baby. And I'm like, wait a minute. I do exactly the same thing. Because I'm in New Earth too. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful deep divers, I love you. We're raising the frequency, raising the vibration. I'm sending you tons of good ass energy today, deep divers. Take that, take that, take that. Look, first of all, shout out to everybody who's in the new Earth. Shout out to everybody who's heading there. Because let's face it, this old Earth, what we see for the masses, yeah, it's a prison. And that's what they want for your children. They want to trap your children in old earth, which is limitation, which is fear. I'm walking around the city, downtown LA, sometimes London, sometimes Addis Ababa, doesn't matter where. But any city in this matrix, there's a lot of concrete. Like Bob Marley said, it's a concrete jungle. That's old earth. In new earth, it's no longer a concrete jungle. It's a tropical rainforest. You see, they cover Mother Nature with concrete to disconnect you from Mother Nature. Do you know, deep divers, when someone is in a state of dis-ease, there is an excess of positive ions. Earth's surface is full of negative ions. Therefore, when you plant your bare feet, take off those socks on Mother Nature, you are literally healing yourself. What? Slow motion this side. Our ancestors were connected to Mother Nature, literally. All of these distractions, these ways to keep us disconnected from Mother Nature is why so many people are living in old earth. Well, it's time for new earth. And what does new earth look like to me? It's where I realize I'm a multidimensional being having a human experience. It's where I realize I'm so much more than what they told me. I'm unlimited. In new earth, I can breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Anything is possible for me. I can create my own reality. That's new earth. Old earth is when you can't breathe in that good ass prana, baby. You inhale fear through a government mandated muzzle, i.e. a face mask, 24/7. They are literally taking your breath away. Literally. That's old earth, where people don't question what's going on. They only accept. Like sheep, they only follow the shepherd to the slaughterhouse. That's old earth. New earth is where you become the lion. You become the leader of the pack. You say we ain't having it. You fight for what you believe in. You do not acquiesce. You do not succumb to authority. You do not become subservient. You say, actually, I am the power. I'm no longer going to bow down to authority. That's new earth. You see, all I need is the air that I breathe. Someone said, Ralph, I love your videos, right? I know you've done a few videos on anxiety, but I've got a lot of social anxiety. Go figure, deep divers. People have got social anxiety with social distancing, right? It can happen because a lot of people, they go to college, they go to school, they even go to the workplace, they're around other people and they're like, oh my gosh, I feel so full of anxiety. That's what they want. Do you know that all anxiety emanates from the desire to escape the present moment? That's why a lot of people on this planet are nervous wrecks, full of anxiety, because that's what they want. Anytime you feel anxious, it's because you're not supposed to be doing that thing. You're not supposed to be there. You are betraying your true heart's desire. Deep divers, I used to have anxiety attacks when I would be on my way to school. Why? Because I knew they were programming me to be in the matrix. My subconscious mind knew that it wasn't the truth. When I'm in nature, I have no anxiety whatsoever because I'm at home. Oh my God. Slow motion this side. And that's what New Earth is all about. It's where you feel at home. You don't feel like a stranger in your own kingdom. That's old Earth. People are like, oh my gosh, I don't feel comfortable here. This is your home. You're supposed to feel comfortable. Do a little samba, baby. Smile. How can you smile? How can people see you smile when you are wearing a government-mandated muzzle 24/7? They are literally trying to take away your smile. That's old earth. New earth is where you do it like this. You do it like this. And you do it like that, right? You just smile, baby, because you're grateful to be alive. New earth is where nobody can take away your smile. Nobody can take away the air that you breathe. And nobody can give you a vaccination. Because you realize nature can heal you. New earth is here for the chosen ones, and new earth is emerging for those who are on their journey to truth. What does new earth look like? I'm already here. A world where the truth is no longer hidden, but it is exposed. That's new earth. We don't hide the truth here. We lay it out all on the table. We lay it out all on the table. We lay it out all on the table. We don't hide it in the closet. No. Everything is out in the open. That's new earth. Because we are all about the hidden coming to light. Old earth is secrecy. Old earth is deception. Weapons of mass destruction. No, weapons of mass deception. TikTok. New earth is where we realize we have to create our own media. Do you know, deep divers, there is a massive awakening happening all around the world? Like, so many people are saying we ain't having it with this COVID-19 business, and they're standing up for their rights. There were protests all over the world regarding COVID-19, people who are like, we ain't having it. Berlin, even London, Trafalgar Square, there was a massive protest, but they didn't talk about that, did they? They didn't talk about the massive protest in Trafalgar Square. Why? Because the old world, the old earth is still trying to control you through the media and control your perception. In the new earth, we have a new media where the truth will always come out. The truth will always be out in the open to free us. The new earth is where your third eye or your first eye can see through the BS, the illusion, the Maya, the fake world that they want to create for you. The old earth is where people, they only see with their two eyes. And that's why they get controlled. That's why they get played like a fiddle. So in this new earth that's emerging, for those who have the eye to see, it's a choice. You can stay in the old earth, or you can move to the new earth of freedom, health, liberation. You decide which earth you want to live in. The new earth of truth or the old earth of lies. A lot of deep divers already in new earth. They're like, Ralph, what's up? What's up, Ralph? You're in new earth too. I'm like, you're in new earth too. We have a new earth party, deep divers. Every day it's like my birthday. In new earth, this happens. Your inner world becomes more exciting than the outer world. It's more about what's going on in here than what's going on out there. You see, that's how they control you and keep you trapped in old earth. By you always focusing on these celebrities. Everything is going on outside there. No, everything is actually only going on inside here. It's just that you've been absent from the real party. And now you're only left with breadcrumbs. Oh, what are they saying on CNN? What's going on Twitter? What's going on the gram? You look everywhere except looking inside of you. Oh, you got to check the status updates inside here. Oh, you got to check in instead of checking out. That's New Earth, deep divers. I'm just being honest. Slow motion this side. New Earth is uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. It is free expression. The mask is a symbol of them taking away your freedom of speech. That's old Earth. New Earth is where you speak your heart and mind. You speak your truth even if your voice shakes. You're not afraid in New Earth because you realize even death is an illusion. The spirit never dies, it always lives on. New Earth, deep divers, is where, and I experienced this because I was trapped in old Earth growing up. Then I moved to New Earth. I got to upgrade, deep divers. New Earth is where you let go of these labels society has given you. The great Terence McKenna said, culture is not your friend. A lot of people have been programmed to believe they are a race, they are a nationality, they are a political ideal, they are a religion. These are all programs to keep you trapped in old Earth. New Earth is where you see that you are so much more than that. You are expansion. You are the universe experiencing itself in human form for a brief moment in time. You can't be limited to a skin color, a race, which is actually a man-made concept created by Blumenbach in 1795. It's an illusion. It's about consciousness right now, which is awareness. That's the New Earth. It's not about saying, oh, who should I vote for? Which politician? You're supposed to be leading your damn self. That's New Earth. Religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for people, well, who've already been there. That's New Earth. We've already been to hell, okay? I'm not afraid of the devil, deep divers. These are archetypes within yourself. You got to find the God within yourself and realize you also have a shadow side, i.e. the devil. It's all in you. These are archetypes which can be found inside of you. That's New Earth. You have a higher awareness of that. Fear disappears. Love enters. That's the New Earth. The New Earth 7-day vegan challenge is where fresh, organic produce goes mainstream. Ooh! McDonald's? Move over. It's McVegan. All right. Now, can you imagine, deep divers? Well, it's already happening. You don't have to imagine. A lot of people are already growing their own fruits and vegetables because they realize that old Earth, they didn't do that for us. They just had the GMO. They just made fast food mainstream. In the New Earth, we make plant-based food mainstream. Can I get a hello there? Just imagine I was saying that with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. It would be like, can I get a hello there? Yeah, as I enjoy them. Now we're having a lot of fun, deep divers. That's what New Earth is all about. You see, New Earth is where you don't live in linear time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8. No. New Earth is where you let go of man-made time. This is how they control you, through the clock. I don't wear a watch. That's a symbol of time, which is limitation, which is how they control you in the matrix. I'm beyond time. I'm timeless. What? Slow motion this side. New Earth is a place where human greed will no longer be at the forefront. Instead, it will be replaced with compassion for all life forms on the planet, including the cat down the road. It will be replaced with respect for the planet because we are killing the rainforest. That's old Earth. New Earth is where we realize that if we destroy the rainforest, we actually destroy ourselves. What? Slow motion this side. New Earth is where we learn how to coexist in harmony with Mother Nature and not become Mother Nature's enemy, because we are children of the sun. That's the New Earth consciousness. New Earth is where we realize we have to protect our freedom. Our freedom is our greatest asset. Old Earth is where you give it away. You're like, oh, put a face mask on me, vaccinate me, I don't care. No, New Earth, New Earth, New Earth, we really do care though, because we realize that being free is our birthright. And shout out to everybody who is being free right now, because you are in New Earth. When you realize you don't have to listen to your parents, your friends who want to keep you trapped in the matrix. You're starting to listen to yourself. You're starting to trust yourself. New Earth is all about when you realize it's all about creating a new infrastructure. I call it the love infrastructure. You see, I told you, in the old Earth, they have created buildings, a concrete jungle for people to live in. So people don't even know how true nature actually looks. Oh my gosh. In New Earth, oh, you really know how nature looks because you're always in nature, doing a little samba, baby. There's space. There's space. But also there's unity. In New Earth, you're not afraid of another human being because you realize that you need them. You realize that we can come together. We can create better things together. That's the New Earth. Old Earth is like, oh, you better stay away from me. And that's what they want. Social distancing is an actual oxymoron. How can you be social and distant at the same time? They're playing you like a fiddle. They're playing you like a fiddle. In New Earth, you realize that. You're like, oh, they really got humanity on one right now. New Earth, for me, which I'm in, is about breaking borders, boundaries, moving beyond fear, and letting love guide me every single day to the well of truth, the wellspring of me becoming more authentic with who I really am. You see, old Earth was about faking it on the gram, was about trying to get as much clout as you can. New Earth is to realize that you don't have to be a clout chaser. You are the clout. What? Slow motion this side. New Earth is where you value your authenticity more than creating a fake persona on social media. That's old Earth. New Earth is where you just keep it you. You are you unapologetically. And you are willing to be you. You're not willing to sacrifice the true you for the fake version of you. That's the old Earth. Because you know that you don't have to impress anybody. Because you are good enough. You are worthy to live the life you know you came here to live, and nobody can stop you. That's the New Earth. It's a whole lot of fun, sweet kisses, and lots of samba, baby. And we'll just be saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Oh, in New Earth. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Kit yourself out, deep divers. If you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who's in New Earth, let me know if you want to model the clothing. Now, got a question for me, deep divers? Add me on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart and Facebook at Ralph Smart. If this video resonated with you, If you're like, hell yeah, New Earth, heaven yeah, New Earth. If you're doing the New Earth dance, if you want more information like this, life-changing information, well, check out the new amazing book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Deep divers, we are the power. We always were and we always will be. I'll see you in the new earth. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. I was almost going to go back to the old earth. Then I realized that, no fun there. Why? Because you can't breathe there. Like, only in the new earth can you really, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Peace.